In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase of late. Now, this is just another way in English of saying lately. It's another way to talk about something that's been happening in the recent past. I could say something like this: I've really been enjoying teaching of late. That simply means that in the last few weeks, I've really enjoyed teaching. I could say something like this: I haven't been feeling well of late. So that simply means that I've been feeling a little bit sick for the last few days or the last few weeks. By the way, I'm not feeling sick. I actually feel really, really good. So when you say of late, it's just simply another way of saying lately, or something that's been happening recently. The geese have been back of late, by the way. I can't show them to you because it's too windy to record over there, but the geese of late have been back, and they're getting really loud again. Anyways, the second phrase I wanted to teach you today is a sad phrase, and it's the phrase my late uncle, or my late father, or my late brother. It's a way to talk about someone who has died. When you use the word late in English and then you mention a person, you're talking about someone who's passed away. You're talking about someone who's died. So you might hear people say things like this: my late father used to really enjoy Christmas, or my late uncle was really, really funny when we would sit around the campfire in the summer. So when you use the word late and you talk about a person, you're referring to someone who has passed away. You're referring to someone who has died. So to review, when you say of late, you simply mean recently. Like, it's been really windy of late here. I'll show you that in a minute. And when you use the word late to talk about a person, you're talking about someone who is no longer with us on this planet. So kind of a sad way to use the word late. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from Julia. Hi, dear teacher. Didn't you ever think of installing a portable generator to keep your home running when the power goes out? It probably couldn't keep the whole house, but at least the most important items like fridge and lights, so your lifestyle won't be disrupted that much. And my response was this: we usually only think about that when the power is out. Then the power comes back on and we go for a year or two with no power outages and forget. So yes, Julia, I think that's kind of a funny thing about buying a generator. They're not incredibly expensive. I only think about buying one when the power goes out, and then when the power comes back on, I just kind of forget and I don't actually go buy one. So anyways, if you're wondering why I'm just walking along my shed here, it's because it's incredibly windy out today. It has been really windy of late. I'm not sure why. It's supposed to be winter, like I've mentioned in my other videos, but lately we've been having these windstorms. You can even see I have to fix this door on the shed. It's kind of pushed out a little bit. The wind is pushing it out. So I'm just kind of walking along my shed and talking today. I wanted to talk about something else that's been happening of late. Things are getting a little strange with this pandemic here in Canada, and I'm sure in your countries as well. We are still in school, but schools are starting to shut down. The school that a relative of mine goes to was shut down. My son is coming home from university a week early. My school is still open, but I'm a little bit worried that we are going to go home for Christmas break in a few days, next week, actually in a week, and that we might not return for in-person learning after the break. I'm afraid that schools in Canada might actually be closed for the month of January. We'll have to see. I hope not, but you never know. Anyways, I'll see you in a couple days with another short English lesson. Have a great weekend. Bye.